I'm back with another mukbang, truck bang challenge. Come get you some. Bussin', 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 bussin'. We finna get it in. Bussin', bussin', bussin'. Hey, Kool-Aid. Oh yeah. Bussin', 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 bussin'.
Good Lord.
Bussin', bussin'.
That smoke flavor that you're savoring.
Amen. I'm back with another truck bang. Hey, yo, we got some Wingstop today. Huh? Yeah, I had to go run an errand and that fell through. So I said, hey, man, I'm finna go to Wingstop because I got some money on the CashApp. So I might as well get me a 10-piece, half mango habanero, half garlic parmesan. I might as well throw a little corn on them and some voodoo fries. Wingstop with a mixed berry to drink. Here in Hinesville, Georgia, I got a blue cheese and I got a ranch. You finna get it in. As you seen by the title, you know what type of video it is. But I'm hungry, my stomach growling. I hope you ain't picked up on my stomach. I hope you can see my face. I really do. We finna say grace, kinfolk, after I take these tops off these blue cheeses and ranch. And we finna get it in. Come get you some. I can't close my eyes when I pray, so I'm a. What up, bro? I ain't got no change on me. And I don't. Now I'm finna say my prayers, and I'm finna probably eat real fast, cause I'm finna eat real fast. Hey man, that ain't never happened to me before. Let's get it in. He just running around asking people for money. Let's get this thunder out of the way. Let me get this. We're gonna start off act like I'm eating. With this dip it in the blue cheese first. Man, people, I mean, I understand, but I don't got no change. He see the camera, why he gonna come? You see the chicken? I don't want them. Because the mango habanero is kind of spicy. And I don't want it to be hot. I need the garlic parmesan. I don't want to stack it. Anyway, I'm nervous. I don't know nothing. Yeah, yeah. That's the boy L. I remember having that was hot. I remember it being that hot. I'm tired of this ranch now. Hot. It's a little dark. How y'all doing today, kinfolk? It's everything. Copacetic. Good. That's real good. Head on the swivel. Head on the swivel. Oh, that corn pretty tasty. Ooh, it's so good. Yes, sir. Hey, it never happened to me before. And I just said, people ain't gonna mess with me. They see a big black dude in the truck, they ain't gonna mess with me. Is this the Twilight Zone? Boy, you see me record. I know you see me. You right there. Okay. See, it's like that. I got all flats too. You make me sick. I don't like it. I hope you get flat tires on the way home, I swear. I hope your rims break. I do not own the copyright to this music, if y'all heard. And by y'all, I mean them. And by them, I mean those people over there. Get some of this mixed berry. Oh, that mixed berry slid down my throat. Quite nice, god dog. Woo! I think my ovular just got pregnant. Oh, I say stupid stuff. I don't care. Whatever. Them ain't gonna habaneros. Let me get some of this voodoo fry up in me. It's a busy section with nobody over here when I. Dog, but is this a meet and greet? I would be bad. Mmm. Triple. I woke up, if y'all see me, if y'all don't like people talking with food in their mouth, I don't know what you're doing looking them up, man. I'm gonna talk. I got something to get off my chest. Cause I'm sick of this movie and all its sequels, you hear me? But first, this is on Netflix. Oh, it's something about, I forget the name of this one. Big Man Down, about, it was hard, it was a hard movie, so that's why the guy saying, boy, don't even talk about it. Letting people make their money. I said, okay. But, the movie I want to talk about, that done got on my nerves, is Texas Chainsaw Massacre on Netflix. Came out this weekend. I'm sick of Leatherface. I didn't know it was coming out this weekend, but I was at work a couple of days ago, and they were showing the ones that they made before that, the old ones. I never seen the original one. I seen the one of Rob Zombie and the two others. I'm sick of Leatherface. I'm sick of him. We gotta do something about him. We got to. And I told somebody, I said, man, it ain't never no happy ending. Don't nobody ever get away. And somebody that seen the original say, well, the girl got away who was in the first one. I said, well, I ain't never seen her. I hope she live a happy life. But I say, I hope her brothers and somebody come back and find him and do him in. We gonna say that. This corn good. I should have got more of that. Okay. And if you haven't seen it yet and you want to see it, go watch it now and then come back and look at the video. Please come back and look at the video. Cause I need you. Boy, Barton Fresh, we didn't start be looking better than them. We ain't had to do me like that. Them cheese fried, them voodoo fried little suspect. They ain't camera ready. And they put too much. They put too much cayenne pepper in these habanero. They put too much habanero in the habanero. They're just hot. I'm trying to get rid of them. But yeah. This one started off saying how the girl got away. And how they never found him. And what she looked like now. And then it cut off to Jacob Lattimore playing there. Jacob Lattimore playing in another movie too that just came out on streaming service. I wanted to hurt him in that one because he was crazy and he was hurting people. I like what you want everybody to do. Anyway, and he was a chef that bought all the area, all the property in a small town, and was gonna turn it into a restaurant and have a bunch of food trucks and stuff for young people so they can go and feel free and happy. So they were driving there. They stopped at the gas station, and the girl, she survived the school shooting. And her sister like, come with me. We want to have you relax. You come with me. I'm gonna take care of you. She didn't want to go, but she went with him. I was at the gas station getting gas, and the dude was telling her all about what happened and everything, because he had pictures of it. And I thought he might be shady. He might be one of them crazy relatives that be taking them back to the house and eating folk. But he wasn't. Excuse me. Neck on the swivel. But he wasn't. So I got out and got the gas. And they was finna get in the car. And then a country fella, they was in Texas, country fella. It was coming from Austin, Texas, going to Harlow, Texas. Population 1,200 people. All of them gone. And a country fella came up in the truck and he had a Roscoe on his hip, and they was like, oh my God. You know how y'all, are y'all millennials, whatever? Like young people nowadays, like scared of, you know what I'm saying? You scared of until you need one. And he was like, and she was like, oh, he must have a small wee-wee cause he carrying. And the dude walked up to her, he said, hey, there's a lot of wild hogs around here, and we got to take them out before they damage any more of our property. In Brunswick, it's like that. Like if you have a bow and arrow, they want you to come on their property and wild hogs, and take care of them wild hogs. It's for real. I'm about to get me a bow and arrow. They don't want you to use the firearms, but they want you to get a bow and arrow and come take care of them. There's a lot of they drive the cars off the boats and mess up the cars, so they want you to come get them. And he made sense with that. And I was like, oh no, I hope these ain't one of the crazy relatives related to Leatherface. And they got in the car and they left. And the girl rolled her eyes at him. And the girl, so he sped past him. He probably come up with sped past him. And when he went past him, then I stopped by the police. Is everything you thought that would happen in the other ones? Like the fake police man? These real police. And the police was like, they look like they, you know, because Jacob Lattimore, he black. It looked like they were going to mess with him, but they didn't. They was like, if y'all need any help, let us know, hit my card. Oh, there's some nice people. And they drove off. They got to the town. And said, oh, everything is fine. But then, they see the Confederate flag hanging still on one of the properties. And they were like, man, let's go take this down. And went in the house, Leatherface mama was in there. She had an oxygen tank. And she said, hey, let me fix y'all some tea. So she said down, and Jason had a little attitude. He said, yo, you ain't supposed to be here. We bought all of this. You got a deed and everything. She said, I still got my deed. And he said, no, we don't. No, you don't. And she said, man, I'm finna call the cops. So he went, yeah, like he gonna call the cops. And the woman got really upset. She fell out. So they had to call the ambulance. They called the ambulance on him. And then Leatherface came downstairs. He ain't had a mask on yet. Or he had a mask on. I don't know why they ain't think about that. Why they ain't think about this big old dude coming downstairs in a mask? I would have ran right then. But he was like, oh, mama. And the police came. It's a small town. Police was also the ambulance. So they had a van. Leatherface in the back of the van. Leatherface in the back of the van. And he got it cut off, you know, like a prisoner truck. So the sheriff was driving, the deputy in the back. The woman like she having problems, and she dies. Leatherface mama died right in front of him. Good Lord. So, and then the deputy lost his mind. I don't know, he must not know the history of Leatherface. He must not know the history of him. And this is 2021, 2022. It ain't back in the day. He said, hey, boy, stop. Boy, Leatherface took his arm. I ain't never seen nobody die like this. He took his arm, snapped his forearm in half, and killed him with his own bone. I said, ooh. And then he punched the back of the cage and just made the sheriff just not explode, but his blood was coming out of his mouth. He hit him so hard, and they crashed. And Jacob Lattimore's girlfriend went with them to the hospital. Now she up there like, oh no. And she couldn't get out the vehicle because she was scared. Because when she looked in the rearview mirror, Leatherface was cutting his mama's face off and putting it on him. Yep. You heard me right. So what she should have did was she should have grabbed the sheriff and like, boy, if you come near me, it's gonna be on and popping. I don't know why they didn't think about that, but she didn't. So she rolled the window down trying to get out. Leatherface pulled her from the other side and she gone. Just making a long story short, ain't no sense in talking about it because you knew what was about to happen. And she tried to call for help with the CD player, with the CB walkie-talkie. And the dude that was in the gas station store, that's how I found out he wasn't no relative. He was really caring for them. He's like, he tried to get them some help, but nobody came, I guess. Oh no. Then he called the girl. He was related to the girl that got away. Now she old now. When they cut to her, she was cutting up a hog, gutting them out. I done seen that before. Ma had a butcher farm with hogs on it, and I seen it anyway. So she said she washed all the blood off her hand. She said it's time to get it in now. She got her shotgun and her stuff, and she was on the way to Harlow. So they checked the country dude. He found out that the girl died, that the woman died. And he's like, you better have on the deed to that. You better have the deed to that house, or it's gonna be a problem. That old lady died. She did nothing to you. That mean you killed her because she was so upset. And he was like, we didn't. And they made it portray like he was a bad guy, but I knew he wasn't no bad guy because I'm finna tell you, boy, I like an old good country dude, you know, good to hang around with and drink beer. Anyway, it's always busy. Anyway, he took their keys to the bus. It was a party bus that showed up with their investors in it. other chefs and investors that was gonna do their own thing in the town too. And he took their keys and he took Jacob Lattimore's key. He said, you ain't going nowhere till you show me that deed. So this is where everything went wrong. Well, Jacob said he went looking for it. He said, oh man, it's not in here. And then the girl say, well, if she still got a copy to the deed, it would say. So they went to the house, and he said, you go upstairs, I'll search in here. They shouldn't have did that. But while they were looking, the girl went upstairs and found the deed. Jacob Lattimore was lying. I don't know, he ain't had a lie like that. I don't know if it was oversight or not, but she started crying. She's like, oh, we done killed this lady. And then she was like, man, we got to go. So she went and got her sister. And she said, hey, we finna go. And her sister was in the garage with the country boy. He said, and her sister wanted to go anyway. Her sister was like, we finna go for real? I said, yeah. Did you have sex with him? Did you have sex with Big Country? She's like, no, but we can go. And so they was finna go. And right when they were finna go, no, that ain't what happened. What her name came back to the house? Leatherface done dragged, cause the girl was still in the house too. She told the girl to stay there while they went in the house and got the deed. I'm sorry, let me back that up a little bit. While they was in the house, Leatherface got home too. And Jacob Lattimore was in the kitchen. He turned around and there was Leatherface. He was like, oh no. And he tried to get away from him, but Leatherface put his arm around his neck. And he tried to get loose. And then he took something like a knife or something and just messed all this up. But they didn't show it. They just showed him on the ground bleeding. And the girl came downstairs and she seen Jacob Lattimore on the floor and she started wetting herself, because it didn't show her wetting herself, but I would have wet myself if I'd have seen that, and I'd have jumped out the window, and he wouldn't have caught me because the movie would have been over with, because I'd have got in that Tesla and drove. And by the way, they had a Tesla too in the movie that drove itself, and they let that be known before all this kicked off that the Tesla drove itself. I'm jealous. And they went they went Jacob Lattimore got up while Leatherface was in the house upstairs in his mama room, like, mama, don't you know I love you even though you was crazy, mama. And Jacob Lattimore wasn't dead. So he go out the house. Everything I messed up on, I ain't gonna mess up no more. I just messed up my time. He go out the house, and he going back to the truck. And Big Country see him. Big Country like, hey, bro, where you going? Come here. You just went back to that house. Come here. He turned around. Jacob Lattimore jawbone was gone. Gone. He's like, I said, man, he should have might well killed you. Or you should have asked somebody to take your life right then. And the Big Country felt sorry for him. He said, Big Country like, oh, hold on. It's okay, man. Just hang in there. Just don't let go. Because he had his hand. He said, don't let go. Don't let go. I say, look at Big Country, man. Big Country, all right. So Big Country went back into the house. I tell you, like, he got sugar on it. Big Country went back into the house. He had his little Roscoe coming in like, boom. And the girl was still in the house. She was hiding under the bed. I don't know why she didn't just go out the window. I don't know. So she went upstairs hiding under the bed, and the Big Country came in there looking for her because he didn't see her with old buddy. So he was looking, and she seen him coming up the stairs from under the bed, but also Leatherface is in there too, hiding behind the door. So she fixed the mirror. She took her foot and pushed the mirror like in order for him to see Leatherface. Ain't even matter. Leatherface might well should have said cheese. So he had the, but Leatherface hit the, and the fell hell. I said, bro, you need to go to the range a little more often. Good grief. I should say Roscoe. I'll keep saying it. And then Leatherface hit his hand, knocked the loose, and they were fighting. They come to a fight. Not room for him. Not room for him. Leatherface hit his knee with a little axe he had and took him out of there. But he was still fighting though. And he put Leatherface against the window, and then Leatherface pushed his behind down on the floor. And he seen the girl under the bed, and he was reaching to get his keys to give them to her so they wouldn't be stuck. And before he could do that, Leatherface made Brunswick stew out of his head, boy. That's all I can say. I say, man, who gonna say it today now? So, then Leatherface went to chasing the girl, and she was out under the house, and she hit something that the sewage came and just fell all on her. It just fell all on her. I don't know what happened. But then she got away, and she went to the party bus. And her sister was still on the bus. She ain't move either. She ain't move. She did what she was told to do. So then, they was like, hey, we gotta get out of here. I got the keys. I was like, why? And all of a sudden, when she was trying to explain, Leatherface got on the bus. Now, 20 of them people was on the bus. And they was taking pictures. He said, dude, the Chinese dude say, Asian dude, I'm sorry. He said, bruh, you get on here with that nonsense, it's gonna go online and you'll be canceled. And Chinese dude say, I don't think he give a damn about getting canceled. And he didn't. Leatherface said, boom. Boy, he chopped through all of them people. Everybody. Except the two sisters, they went in the bathroom like, but these people, ah! I'm talking about, it was like, they hitting watermelons with hammers. Nobody was safe. And the dude at work talking about the black girl survived. He set me up. But he might have been talking about one of them other girls, but he thought they was black, but they ain't. The black girl got out the window, Leatherface cut her in half, and we seen all her guts. Now we seen some chitlins. Leatherface wasn't playing. He said, I don't care about being canceled. He killed everybody on that book. Everybody, he killed all of them. I'm sick of him. Something got to happen. Something got to happen sooner than later. You hear me? I'm sick of him. Even Jason and Freddy lose once in a while. Leatherface undefeated. Anyway, let me tell you. So they was in the bathroom. Leatherface about to get him in the bathroom, and the little sister got up, and Leatherface was taking a chainsaw, making a hole in it, and the big sister took a corkscrew and hit him in the arm with it. I was like, man, that little corkscrew. But then they got away. I would have stayed on the bus. I would have stayed on top of the bus. I really would have. And when they came in, I would have drove the bus off if he tried to get on top. They stupid. They just got off the bus, and then he wasn't chasing them. And I was like, what they gonna do now? Who supposed to save the day? I know a woman can save herself, but they look too scared. They pooping on themselves and crying at the same time. I would have been too. I ain't gonna lie to you. I would have been too. Leatherface is undefeated, and I'm sick of him now. So, all of a sudden, the woman who, I forget her name, the woman who survived in the first one, she showed up, looking like a real cowboy. She said, get in! And they got in, and the other face said, I don't care. This can't protect you. And she was like, oh, he wants y'all. So y'all got to stay here with me. And she said she wasn't going. It's time to end this. She got out of the truck and had her shotgun. He went to chasing the girls. And she was basically using them for bait. And he went out to run around and she reappeared. I don't know if I dozed off or what. Cause they was in one part of the garage. And the next thing I know, they in another part. But then the woman show up again and she started shooting them. And then one time, I don't know why I didn't shoot him in the head. Because that was all she wrote. Leatherface took that chainsaw all in her guts. That didn't sound right. You know, I ain't talking crazy. All in her stomach. Lift her up off the floor. I said, well, what's gonna happen to her? Man, I'm still hungry. Oh, I'm still hungry. See them Amazon boxes. Like, what's gonna happen to her now? Cause she's still alive. They come running out of the garage from Leatherface because he almost killed him in the garage. And he had the older sister dead to rights. And all of a sudden, boom, the little girl, I mean not little girl, but the lady shot him. So he went running into the garage. And the girls was about to run away. Like, fuck this. But the girl was like, no, you gotta go after him. I said, no, you don't. She said, you gotta go after him or it's gonna hunt you for the rest of your life. I said, girl, you stupid. You stupid. You running towards this butt whipping. You ain't got to do nothing but go get in that Tesla that drive itself and go to a police station. And that's all you got to do. Tell them to come with about 80 of them. 80 people. You hear me? You see me? So, she went after him. Stupid. She went out and she thought her sister was down too hurt to help. So her sister, cause Leatherface about to tear her butt up too. But her sister came in and jumped on his back and got the shotgun. Make a long story short, got the shotgun that the old lady had on the ground out there. Cause I don't know how she shot it. You can't shoot nothing when you ain't got no guts. I don't know what happened with that. It was a little exaggerated. So the girl, they went to another room that had like a big pool in it. A big old pool. I don't know what the pool was for. It didn't explain much, and I wasn't drunk, so I know it was a pool in there, like a dirty, rusted water pool. And she jumped off her back, and the girl had the shotgun, and the younger sister picked up the shotgun and shot him twice again. But I don't know how that worked because she only put one bullet in the shotgun, for what I seen, and after that it was out of bullets. But then, like Leatherface was finna kill the younger sister. Then the big sister picked up Leatherface chainsaw and just said, "Shah!" And Leatherface said, "Yeah!" and fell in the pool. They acted like they killed him. I would have jumped in the water. And just chopped up everything. It'd be some chuck roast going on. But they didn't. They thought he was dead. So they just taking their time, getting in the Tesla, just chilling. I say, y'all moving too slow. This Leatherface, he undefeated. Y'all moving too slow. Now I'm gonna tell y'all, boy, this is what happened now. Had me looking at the TV for at least 2 minutes like. So they sitting there, they thinking it's a happy ending, but they don't know. This chainsaw massacre. They said, you think you want to stay around a little while? And he said, shut up. Put the junk on automatic pilot. We out of here. And they said, back to Austin. They sitting there laughing and joking. And all of a sudden, Leatherface come and snatched the big sister out the window. And little sister's like, no! And Leatherface got her by the hair just like this. And Leatherface said, yeah! And he ripped that chainsaw and cut her beanie smooth off. And had it in his hand. And her sister was like, no! And she trying to get out the car through the sunroof. Trying to get back. Well, what you gonna do? And the car was like, yeah, what you gonna do, girl? We going back to Austin. I ain't got time for this. He might flat my tires or rip my engine out or something. You crazy. Leatherface undefeated. And it went off just like that. And then after the credits, because I was still in front of the TV. I looked at the TV through the whole credit. I was still in front of the TV like that. It made no sense. And after the credits, Leatherface was going to the house where they used to butcher all them people and stuff. Leatherface was going back to the house. The end. Somebody need to come get that boy. Somebody need to come get him now. I hope she go back to the house and say, look, everybody dead. Everybody that I left with, I think they gone. They dead. They dead now. And the other Leatherface, the family would have ate them. They would have cooked. They would have had some meat for years. But all that little idea of investing in this little town, everybody that invested in it is gone. Ain't no point. You take all the blueprints, throw them out the window. Everything that's on that laptop, you might as well throw that in the ocean. What you do is you order some stuff. You order a whole bunch of Roscoe's and Axes and all that stuff. And let's go back to Harlow. Because this dude that got skin on his face and uses a mask, he's undefeated. He beat everybody. The only reason I got away is because my sister put the car on autopilot and I couldn't get out of sunroof because I was about to do something dumb. You hear me? He's undefeated. We got to do something. We got to get the Justice League or the Avengers on him. He is undefeated. I seen Chucky, Freddy Krueger, Jason, who else? Even Michael Myers done took a whooping now. Leatherface is undefeated, and I'm sick of it. And they say it was based on a true story. Boy, they should call that the dirty draws story, cause my draws would have been full. You hear me? I'm serious. I don't claim to be the toughest. I ain't no joke. But Leatherface, come on now, he undefeated. If I see, but see, I'm smarter than that. I'm rambling, but let me just say, I'm smarter than that. You got 2 times. No, you got a half a time to take care of somebody in front of me. I don't want to say the K word because I think it's gonna be. I feel like I'm justified to do whatever I want to do to you. Especially when you take my sister's head smooth off. I mean, smooth off. Her sister was yelling, and she was still yelling when he had it in his hand. Like, they tripping. God dog, you got me after all this writing. God dog. And Leatherface usually walk with a limp, all slow. Wonder where you get that speed from. Anyway, let me get this hug from you. I hope y'all can see me. Cause this little ring light ain't really working. I love y'all. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Please comment on the videos and everything and hit that like button and subscribe. And when you subscribe, set your notification bell so you can see all the videos if you like it. People just looking at me. I'm finna go, man. I'm nervous. I ain't nervous. I'm nervous for them. You hear me? I'm nervous for them because I ain't the only one in this truck. I love y'all, man. Hey, the only reason I ain't cooked that stuff yet, I ain't been cooking. I'm scared, like, if I cook all that stuff, I ain't gonna be able to eat it because my stomach, my appetite, like, I'm hungry now, but my appetite just ain't being how it's supposed to be. That's the only reason I ain't cooking. But I'm gonna cook. I'm going back to the gym. I'm gonna go to the gym at least 4 days a week. They said, Negro, you always talking about going to the gym, but we committed. We committed this time. We going to the gym at least 4 days a week after work, and that should get my appetite back. I mean, I'm hungry. You know, as far as cooking, you know, when you cook, you ain't really as hungry as you want to be because you done cooked all the food, but it's coming. I know what I'm gonna cook. But I love y'all, man. I appreciate everybody that's still riding with me after all these years. I hope y'all can see me. I hope this ain't a superhero video. The Dark Knight. I put it on all it can be. I need to find a way to do this. Anyway, hey y'all, stay safe, stay blessed, stay kinfolk. Yeah! Bustin'.